OMG, what's T?
Because it's tea.
OMG, y'all.
Yes.
Welcome back to Prettiest Podcast. We are on season 2, episode 4.
It's okay. Episode 5.
Okay.
No, because it's episode 5. And you guys, because we've been going. And the episodes been coming and coming. So,
Clock it.
clock it.
Clock it.
Yes, on top of it. So, yes, we
What
were
they say,
excited.
play us fuck up.
No,
Okay, y'all,
yes.
we're in the month of March. It's
Yes.
Women's History Month. So, first of all, give it up to ourselves. Because,
To all the women. To all the baddies.
we
and
work
women.
hard
We do.
to keep this earth running. Okay. And we wanted to just talk about like the women now versus the women then, and how do y'all feel about it? Like, are we
Yes.
liking the evolve? Do we feel like we're, as a woman, especially women of color,
Yes.
are we going in a positive direction?
Yeah.
You
I feel like as
know?
a collective, I definitely
Yeah.
feel like it's different. It's
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
then and now it's different, but to be fair, it was different times.
Yes.
So I definitely feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's some things I love about the past in
Mhm.
women
Mhm.
or just the culture
Yeah.
with women in the past.
Yeah.
But there's also things that I love about right now in the moment. So,
I do. So we gonna get into it, y'all.
Mhm.
Listen, we gonna have a fun little versus game.
Yes.
Little smash and pass.
Listen,
We're gonna get a little fun tonight.
It's
So
gonna be a
y'all
little
stay
fun.
tuned. We
Y'all
get
stay
into
tuned.
it.
So, the very first versus prettiest pick is gonna be, okay, this one is definitely about like music. So,
Okay.
would you do Megan Thee Stallion versus Lotto? Who's your choose? Who's your pick?
That's the only two.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
that's
because if you
the
know,
choices.
you know, I'm a Nicki fan. That's
Oh yeah,
clear.
yeah.
But if I had to choose, that's hard. I would say Lotto. Only because I like her backstory and I like the effort and the time that she's actually put into the music industry.
Yeah. I'm definitely giving Meg.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like with Megan, for me, first of all, she's a Texas baddie. So,
She is,
I love, but
undeniably.
I know why you ain't really picking Meg.
But no, even then, even that situation is really not like, okay, now do I feel like Megan Thee Stallion can maybe out rap Lotto and maybe like
for sure,
like a,
I feel like don't get me wrong, I feel like they're both good lyricists.
But I feel like the authentic, like how authentic Lotto is a little bit more to me, only because I feel like Megan Thee Stallion has changed just a tinge.
I do
when she first came out.
I do feel like
it's
Meg has like changed a little bit, but changed Meg. I don't know.
Yeah,
but original Meg when Meg first came out,
I was
definitely
like,
Meg hands down. Like,
hands
and I
down.
love, and I gotta support my Texas baddies.
Yes.
So like, I'm definitely like a Meg Thee Stallion girl. Like,
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. And a Tina Snow, if y'all know.
Tina Snow. That's the
Meg that I resonate. Oh, well, I won't say resonate with, but
that's
like that's my girl.
That's
like that's my girl.
I liked it all.
Yeah, that was a vibe. That was a vibe.
Okay, so we're gonna get into another one. We're gonna say R&B versus rap.
Baby, R&B all day.
All day.
All day. Listen, it is so funny because I was just thinking about this earlier. I'm like, my sister be telling me, turn that wee wee wah wah ish off. Turn that wine and stuff off.
She said
she be telling me that. That's why you be saying. She literally be like, that's why you're sad.
Yeah.
But I am an R&B girly at heart,
you
y'all.
You cannot
like,
get tired of R&B.
I can't.
You cannot.
And it's my thing.
It's timeless.
Like
it's so timeless. Yeah.
And it's just my thing. I love R&B.
Yeah.
I'm an R&B girly at heart. So it's R&B for me.
I'm the same. I have to have me some old jams because the rap it'd be too much, especially in the morning time.
I understand it. Like, if I'm going through a breakup, low key, I probably should be listening to some rap because F that man.
Yeah.
F that man.
Yeah. But that R&B go get you
the
through.
R&B is just
It's gonna get you through that
I'll
heartbreak.
be, you know what I'm saying, a little bit. It is. No, the R&B is gonna have you crying.
No,
you'll be crying. You'll be crying. So the next one is drunk karaoke or drunk Uno.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I just did drunk karaoke, but I love me a good card game.
Let me tell you, so baby, don't do me no drunk Uno. Like, I'm done with it. Like, I ain't trying to get drunk. Because I feel like drunk Uno, you're meant to get drunk.
Yeah.
And you're not meant to get drunk. You're meant to get drunk.
Yeah.
I'm not playing. Anybody that know me, I'm not playing. Find somebody else to do it.
But I'm very competitive, so baby.
See,
y'all can be drunk before
and that's another thing too, because like once I'm tipsy, I'm not even here. I'm here for the drinks.
No, for
real.
I
don't want to play. I'm not competitive. I hate that. If anybody knows me, like when we start playing games, I'm cleaning up.
Yeah.
I'm in the background. I'm trying to distract people that I'm not cleaning, that I'm not playing the game. Like I'm gonna start cleaning, washing dishes. They'll be like, "Where's Allie? Baby, I've been gone 30 minutes ago."
No, for real.
I'm gone. I'm done.
I'm already
drunk karaoke. If I'm drunk enough.
Yeah.
I feel like drunk karaoke could be fun.
Drunk karaoke is very fun.
I feel like drunk karaoke could be so fun.
Baby. It's a time.
I just gotta be drunk though. If I'm not drunk,
go with the right people.
Put some Mariah on. I got y'all.
No, for real.
Oh, put some Isley Brothers on and I really have y'all.
No, that's the one. That's the one. That's why I'm saying you gotta bring it back to R&B.
Yes.
Let's go bring it out. Okay, y'all. So we're going to do car rides with music or no music.
So for me, I'm kind of crazy. It just depends on the mood.
Yeah, it does.
Because it just depends on the mood. I feel like I could really ride without music in the car.
I'm the same.
But
I'm the same.
Like car rides with music, you know, I like music, but I honestly have gone times in silence and writing.
It be silence. It be me talking to myself.
And that's the thing. I be chatting with myself.
I really be like, I really just be having conversations with myself.
I will have a full blown conversation.
It'd be enjoyable
with
really
myself, and people are like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah,
and I'm like, "Yeah, girl. I'm just talking to myself. Like, why you think something's wrong? Is something wrong with you?"
No, because why you're not talking to
that
yourself?
Part, like, who? First of all, you gotta live on yourself first.
You have to.
You gotta live on yourself first. So, this is a good one. So, throwback music or today's music?
Throwbacks.
For sure. That was easy. That was kind of easy. Yeah. I'm a throwbacks girly, and for me, like, today's music, I will say today's music is good. I'm not gonna study on today's music. But I'm a throwbacks girly.
But a lot of today's music are literally samples from throwbacks.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, so I'm definitely like,
but I love the mix.
I love the mix. I ain't gonna lie. I've been liking when the little YNs been putting their little remix on the R&B. Yeah. I love it. I love a little YN with a little soul.
No, for real.
You got a little soul. I love that.
No, for real. Have a little balance.
A little balance. If you got balance, I probably could with you. So, you know.
I like it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, y'all, that definitely was our verses. Yeah. So, are we doing the smash or pass or you want to wait?
Ooh.
We can wait.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Let's get into the episode.
Y'all gotta wait for that. Y'all stay tuned for that. The smash.
Literally, stay tuned.
So, I wanted to really talk about the culture that we're in. Like, I feel like if I had to categorize the culture that we in, I still kind of feel like we're in like that hot girl era still. Like we are. Baddie. We are. But one thing I can say that I like about this is because of the confidence that I feel like Black women are having. But the flip side of it is, to me, it's like, okay, how women still are being portrayed, like the baddie star kid, or the
I
girl
agree.
Star kid.
I agree.
That's not really like a wife, a family girl, a career.
Like you feel like it's more like baddies push forward and everything else in the background.
Yes. And I think I felt like we had a glimpse of the soft girl situation.
We did. We had a glimpse.
but then we got back hot. It got back hot.
Real hot.
And I think what really turned it up was sexy. I'm not gonna lie. Because if we just really think about influence, most of the cultural influences are gonna come from the entertainment industry.
That is true. That is true.
You know what I mean? And I feel like for us, our entertainment is mostly hip hop. You know,
music.
So I feel
really,
like
hip hop music.
when sexy came in,
baby, she kind of took over. Get it sexy. Get it.
We was back outside.
We were but this is my thing with it. I do agree. I feel like it's not that. To be fair, it's not that we don't have other types of eras being pushed, or like it's not that the soft girl era I feel like is being pushed back. I just feel like it's one sort of woman or one sort of like part of a woman that you're like, oh, that's what's being pushed, like the sexy, okay, if a man could do it, I could do it too, which I'm all for that. And I feel like that's just what's being pushed out. But I definitely feel like we have our girlies out there that are like, okay, no, like I've had that phase, like I'm past that phase, but I feel like that's what's being pushed out in the media. And so for me, like I said, don't get me wrong, like I love me some sexy. You know, I love some sexy, but I do agree where it's like I kind of wish it was more of a broader perspective. Like, I kind of wish it was like, okay, we have this, but we also have another side. Okay, this is summertime. Because I feel like before it used to be like summertime. Okay, y'all ready for summer? Okay, this is what it's giving for summertime. Like, we outside, but then I feel like you also had your R&B girlies that were getting pushed out. And, you know, just I feel like it was a good balance.
It was
before.
I feel like now my main thing is the influence on the children, and that's my thing when it comes, because I miss the times when you had to look up a Trina song in the back of the closet, in the back, you know what I'm saying, at school. Like it was barely getting played on the radio, baby. You had to sneak in
or even if it was, I feel like I'm not, no shade to the parents nowadays, but y'all know how they be saying we the new parents, or we the new adults, not the new parents, we the new adults. So I feel like before, I will say I feel like the adults before really had more of a like restraint on it, because it was certain songs, baby, I couldn't sing Shake That Leffy Teffy. I couldn't sing that. It was certain things like, baby, you're about to get popped in your mouth if you're singing it. No shade. But it was certain things that like my growing up that they didn't even find funny. Like it's seriously. Like it's absolutely not. You're not singing it. I don't care. And it was songs even when you're growing up, or like my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Like I didn't know what was going on. Like I didn't understand. And I feel like it also, social media also has to play a part in that, or just the way we have evolved with like electronic devices and things like that, like the iPad babies and things like that. Like I feel like we have more access to the world now, to whereas back then it really wasn't like that. Like parents genuinely had way more control on what their children were like exposed to. Exactly. Because I feel like now you let your toddler go in the room, get the iPad, baby. You don't know what they're about to be watching.
They're going to be watching.
You don't know what they're about to be tuning into.
And that's really scary, because nowadays a lot of stuff is being pushed that you cannot even control.
Yeah, you can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't control it.
And it's one of those things where it's like, okay, what's the real meaning behind this stuff? Because like you said, if our parents were strict on us, but now as the new adults, you know, some parents are not as strict with, you know, the things that they're listening to, the things that they're doing in front of their child. What is that generation of kids going to look like?
Child.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where I feel like as a collective, as women, I want to see like a balance, at least a balance, at least a balance, because you can never just wipe away.
You can't,
you know. And I really
it's too hard now.
Yeah,
I feel like it's too hard now, because even if in your household it's one way, you have these rules, babe. When they go to school and
it's
they friends is doing this, they talk to their friends. The friends got the iPhone, they got TikTok and all this. Like it's very hard to control that. So I personally feel like it's more, for me at least, I feel like cause I was gonna say like educating your child, like letting them know, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not. Or like you said, cause that's kind of hard to say though. Really, that's hard to say.
It's
because
hard.
I'm like, do I really want to tell my probably 10-year-old, 11-year-old, like, do I really want to tell them this?
Yeah.
But I do feel like letting people know. I feel like at the age that we are in, you kind of do have to educate them.
The way that the music is now, because like you said, back in the day, Mount Milkshake brings starter boards to the yard. You have to really know what that meant. Now
they can look it up.
No, not even look it up. They don't have to look it up because it's been dumbed down to where
it's very easy can understand what
I'm
it is.
saying. I want to get my back bent. No, but this how it be. Like it be
but for real, it's for real.
It be so just like to the point, straightforward. Sugar coated.
Okay. That is what I feel like is the main difference between then and now.
Yes.
Because I feel like then, don't get me wrong, then they definitely was out. I don't care what y'all say, baby. The same way that sexy is what she's talking about, baby, they was talking about it.
They was talking about it, but in a very more.
It just was in a different way. Like they were talking about it, but it wasn't just blatantly in your face what they were talking about.
And the stuff that was blatantly in your face was not on the radio.
No, the stuff that was blatantly in your face was not on the radio. But I do feel like that's like one of the main differences. Because it wasn't blatantly.
I vividly remember when they put the first sexy verse on the blew her up, like my booty hole brown, and I remember when they started playing on the radio, and even the DJs was like, "Wow, I can't believe this made it to the radio."
Yeah,
because I heard it on Instagram first, and I was genuinely shocked when they put it on the radio.
But but I feel like that's how you know.
But it's no shade.
No, it's no shade at all, because what it is time and place.
Yes, time and place.
Time and place, yes, and I do feel like, you know what I'm saying, time and place. And to the point where it's now, it's like, it's not, like you said, it's not even blocked out to the point to where you don't know what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? So you do kind of get it, like I said. But let me tell you, get it sexy. Okay. But we're grown though. But this is what I will say, because I do agree when the artists be saying like, I'm not what's the word when you're influencing people? When you know what I'm talking about? Models. I'm not the role model. I'm not trying to be a role model. So
they do say that.
They be saying that, but I think it's more. But they know. But the thing is, when they came into it, if that's who they was, like, you can't. I feel like, I feel like,
no, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I do feel like that.
Still BS, because I don't like when celebrities say that, because
they be saying
you're a celebrity.
It's like you know you in mass media, you know that people are gonna see it. But they like, baby, I'm doing what's making me money.
That's
it's their job.
And this is their job. And this is the point I wanted to get to, like, because I feel like now females have gotten to the point where we are running, the music industry, sometimes even the movie industry. Yeah. But at what cost? Like you said,
I like that. At what cost? At what cost?
At what cost are we willing to go? How far are we willing to go?
Are you really to? Yeah, I agree.
Stay relevant in the sense of, entertainment.
Yeah.
And it's like you're sacrificing a lot of childhoods, because when you filter, like when you take the filter off of certain stuff, you are exposing a child to grow up way too fast.
But see, my thing is like, I feel both sides, because I understand that, because it's like, you do have to realize, like, you know how they be like, it's girls, young girls looking up to you, it's young girls watching you, like. But then I also feel like, well, it's also like, I'm grown, and I'm grown.
Yeah.
AF.
Yeah.
So it's like not saying that it shouldn't be like, okay, let me think about these young girls that you know what I'm saying, but for instance, for a type of girl that when because to be fair, not saying that that's all Sexy Red's music, but to be fair, like when a person like Sexy, or matter of fact, let's not say Sexy, Sukiana. Like or a person like Suki, or even Cardi. But I feel like not even Cardi, because I feel like Cardi music, her stuff, I really
WAP?
Yes, but not all of Cardi's music is like
not
that.
all of
I
it.
feel like
Suki
true. Is more of a prime example, because no shades to Suki, I love Suki.
Yeah.
But most of Suki's music is like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's one of those things like, well, this is how I came into the game. Like this is the type of music I make. So I'm not a role model. Like I'm not trying to be nobody's role model. And not saying I'm just not trying to be like filtered on that sense. But I do agree that there should be like a balance, which I feel like sometimes artists do try to have a balance, but it's like some of your work might overpower like the other stuff, because not everything that Suki has put out is like that. Not everything is like that, but the it's stuff just
that gets attention
but I feel like that's more of media control. Like I feel like that's more of media control.
And that's the thing, when you know, like, okay, this is what the media is pushing out, so why? You know what I'm saying? Why are they pushing this out to us? Is it for our benefit, or do they want to see Black women be portrayed in a certain way?
But see, this is my thing. Let me tell you something. I don't even think it's just Black women.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy, because it's the girl Sabrina Carpenter. Now, if you listen to Sabrina Carpenter's shit, her shit is low key just like that, but it's like in a different way. I promise you, it's a song called Taste, and she talking about how the boy was tasting her, and how you gonna taste, how you could taste him on her lips, or you could taste her on your lips after you didn't kiss him. But it's in a different, it's like, and baby, it's playing in the stores. Yeah, in the stores. So I don't think it's just Black women. I think it's saying sex sells. And I think right now we are in a space of where sex is highly emphasized. Like it's like very much sex is like in your face. But you want to know what I was thinking about? Reason why I feel like, because in the past sexual things were such a it not that sex was cliche, but it was such a like trusted and sacred, and in the past, you know what I'm trying to say, like it wasn't one of those things where you about to see people just talking about sex and this and that. Like it was one of those things where it's like, we have it, but
it's more secret, Sarah, secret. Like,
you know, we do that, but we not doing it like that. And I feel like that's now it's more of a shift of like,
no,
we doing it.
But this is
I'm not saying that's good or bad, but I'm just saying that's the difference.
This is the trick though. They sell sex, they push sex, but then it's illegal to get an abortion. Or you know what I'm saying? It's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that was tea.
It's all like, it's just, when you be thinking about the way they want women to think, the way they want women to move, it's just like, y'all put us in traps. It seems like a trap.
It's a trap.
Do this, cause this to happen, but then
I like that.
So I be wanting, you know, us women, especially us grown women, you know, or even you know, like 18-year-olds, you know, they're still becoming a young woman. I want us to just be more aware of our time and what we focus on.
And that's what it is. And that's why I keep saying time and place.
Yes, time and place.
That's why we are not saying it's wrong to like, of course you turn
balance.
up.
I just
it's
want
a balance. And I think that's really what it is. It's like, I want a balance. I don't want just this pushed out.
Yeah.
Because I also don't, I feel like it has an effect on everything. I feel like it has an effect on the dating culture.
Yes.
I feel like it has an effect on just how women see themselves, how men see women, how it really affects.
Everybody's involved.
Everyone's involved.
Yeah.
Everyone's involved. Then you got to like the young girls who are like, okay, let me,
right.
You know, they looking
at this.
They're looking at because maybe them young ones now is not like the young ones then.
Trust me, they're not. Because a lot of stuff I be seeing younger girls do, my head would have been sent to Pluto. I would have been the first teenager in Pluto.
Yeah.
If I would be doing half the stuff.
Not the first teenager.
And they don't, and like you said, they're not even afraid to do it anymore.
Well, but my thing is, and they know what's going on.
Yes.
Because I feel like before we really did not know what was going on. Like we didn't really have an idea.
In middle school, I knew, but I didn't genuinely know.
No, like I knew, but I didn't know. But I feel like now they know. Now they know.
I had a natural instinct, but now it's like they know.
My thing is too, I feel like you said, like now they know. Mm-hmm. They know what's going on. Because even then, I'm like, I know, but I don't know.
Who do we hold responsible for the evolution for women? We have to. Who do we hold responsible?
Okay, let me tell you. You know, I like to play devil's advocate.
Yes.
Because I play devil's advocate because I don't just blame the artist. Because really, the artist is being controlled most likely by the agency or whatever.
Yeah.
So they got to push out. We were just talking about this earlier about how there's other artists that aren't like that. Or like that don't make music like that. They just don't get pushed out as
that
much.
Is true.
You know what I'm saying? They're just not in the media as much. There's tons of artists that are like that. But what is selling right now is the sex.
Yeah. And so that means
but I do feel like
the consumer is in control.
Exactly. The only person that's in control is the consumer. And so if you want to blame anybody, blame you sitting on the couch, you. Because y'all be popping it and we be popping it, but we're not thinking of it in that way.
Yeah.
We're not thinking of it in the way, but they're like seeing how the money grows and the money is, people are streaming and all this. So that's really that's the blame.
Yeah. Because I'm not gonna lie, if I had a daughter or whenever I have a daughter, like she would not lose. I'm sorry. I love Sexy Red. You can tell some Sexy Red now, I'm a twerk. But to listen to that around my daughters, even really my children, I really would listen to all that about my children, but my daughter is like, no. I just don't think it's cute. I don't think there's nothing cute about that.
And I think it's too because you've seen it in a different aspect because you've seen the kids be in there you know what I'm saying? You've seen it in a different aspect where it really trickles down and you see it firsthand.
It does.
So I do feel like that.
It does.
So off that, I want to talk about something that hopefully doesn't get us canceled.
Well, we never get canceled. So.
No, but I want to talk about culture appropriation and our views and our feelings on that.
Yeah.
Like, what's the tea? How do you feel?
I feel this way. Now, we have to speak about now because back then I think things were a little different. Mm-hmm. Back then, I think it was more boundaries. But now, if we're talking about now,
because me and my mama was looking at this. Who was that? Oh, Gwen Stefani in her luxurious video, working on that. And, okay. Yeah. If I was to put it up, baby, Gwen Stefani, y'all remember them big goddess braids where they came in the front and they was braiding? Baby, she was rocking it in the video. And my mama said, she was like, oh, that's because it wasn't as much as an issue now. She was like, then it was like, oh, she's like stepping out, doing something different. I'm telling you, I have to show you.
Thing. I'm going to play devil advocate on this situation because...
Tell me how you feel.
I feel like at this point, babe, we all switch watching when it comes to cultural.
I agree.
Because this is my thing, and I'm gonna keep it. But how much stuff have we probably took from other cultures that we have no business? And it could be from the baby. We take Brazilian, Malaysian. We take all like.
I think our stance is the same on that.
You know, I think we're at a point where everybody's taking from everybody, and things are starting to look very similar.
I feel like this. I agree with you on that, and this is my thing about it. I think the issue really with culture appropriation for some people is when it's like, okay, you're using it when it's good for you, and you're not, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, you're choosing where. Now, when it comes to hairstyles and stuff, I'm so sorry, y'all. Girl, you want the cornrows, whatever.
Yeah.
They probably won't last that long anyway.
Yeah.
They're not going to stay up. They're going to stay up about a week.
Right.
No shade. Yeah. They not. Or if a girl want to get weave, let her get weave. If she want to get a wig, let her do it. I'm so sorry. That's just how I feel about it.
Right.
But I also feel like, I think it comes more when it's like the girls that are, well, I was about to say something, but I'm about to retract it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, you know how you see when they be like, oh, she's trying to act Black.
Yeah.
Right? My thing is, why are we attaching that to that?
Exactly.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Exactly.
Like, it reminds me of how I'd be thinking like Black movies or certain things, and it's like I
when they over portray what a Black person is
supposed to be like over portray it, and I don't really like.
I don't like that either, and then it's a condition. Like,
and I don't like that.
That's from poverty, and you're like,
it's like you're automatically
she's trying to act Black. No, she's from.
Well, let me tell you about the movies, because hold on, this might be a side note, but the thing about the movies is like, I haven't seen that many, so if y'all have them, please put them. I'm a movie girl. I love movies, so tag them in the comments. Tag them, because I would love to see them. But for me, I hate to see how I feel like with Black movies and stuff, it's always portrayed as like not always. 8.5 times out of 10. It's portrayed as a struggle, drug selling, just ratchet ass movies.
Started from the bottom.
But 90% of the Black movies are kind of like that. Besides Tyler Perry, because Tyler Perry, he been making some good movies, but I just like, well, what about the Black horror movies, which they do have some, y'all. But I feel like the Black horror movies that we have, I've seen a couple. I've seen a couple, to be fair, but not like a lot. Or like just different types of things like that. Because I'm like, dang, why we always gotta be struggling? No, that's what I'm saying. Slaves, struggling, drug dealer. You do have you do have some, like, I do feel like it's a few nowadays that are coming out. Like, I love the TV show Beauty and Black, but it kind of fits the stigma that I'm exactly talking about. But I do love it. It's a great TV show. But I'm just like, why we gotta have that? Where's the Black mystery?
And that's what.
Where's the Black mystery? Where's the Black sci-fi? I would love to see some Black sci-fi.
But
I ain't gonna lie.
Things are out there. They're just not pushing it.
Because where is it?
Just I
have yet to see a Black sci-fi.
I've seen not all Black. Really.
Where's the Black sci-fi?
Really?
Give me some Black sci-fi. Because when I tell y'all I watch movies, I really watch movies. So I'm like, I am a movie fanatic.
No, but
I just hate that it's like that's the box that we've been put in.
The plot in the movie has to be a Black main character. I'm not watching it. I'm sorry.
Really?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm a movie fanatic. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
It has to be a very good movie.
Really?
If it's without not a Black main character, it has to be a very good movie.
Yeah, because we always die first. We get killed off first.
No, main character stay to the end. Damn near the hero.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. But
I've seen some other ones like Harlem. Harlem was good. That was a good TV show, and it was a good different like. She's Gotta Have It. If y'all haven't seen She's Gotta Have It, loved She's Gotta Have It.
Yeah.
Even the one which I don't know if he technically is Black, because I actually think he's English, but Interview with a Vampire, new one. Love that. That was a good one.
Okay.
He wasn't the only black. Well, I mean, he might have been the only black vampire, but he was a main character in there. So if you guys are into kind of like, you know, fantasy, that was a good one. But I would love to see like us viewed in a different light besides struggle and this and that.
Now that since we're talking about movie, let's hop back into the reality TVs now. The Zoos, the Now
TV, I'm guilty because I be watching it.
I watch it now and then, but how do you feel like as taking yourself out of the, you know, watcher, the viewer, the fan of it? How do you genuinely feel about how we are portrayed on those TV shows?
Let me tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I feel like they signed up for it. That's how I feel. You knew what you was coming onto when you came onto it.
That is true, though.
Because they got the Black Doctor TV reality shows. I mean, it's drama, but it's a Black Doctor.
Yeah.
They got all in reality TV itself is meant to be drama.
Yeah.
So you can't expect that not to be drama. And there's so many other different.
Allie, do you know how many Caucasian MTV reality TV shows there's been, and there have never been this much violence?
Oh, well, when it comes like, to be fair,
animals,
no shade. Let me tell you,
like animals.
Let me tell you something that goes back to the consumer who's watching, because this is a thing. When it comes to that, I feel like how we're being portrayed, I feel like their target audience is a certain audience.
That is true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a certain audience. Because like I said, I love my ratchet TV shows, but to be fair, I don't watch it all the time. Like, I'll be like 5-6 episodes. Like, you know, I'll watch baddies, but even with baddies, like, I'll be like, okay, like, I'll come back to it. Like, I don't watch it every now I did want to have a fight night party where we go and we watch baddies and we dress up as a little thing, because that was fun. I think that would be fun. But I do feel like they have a target audience for that, because for some people that is where they're at. Yeah. And for some people it is for entertainment purposes. But I also do feel like you said, does it play a part in how we're being portrayed? Because for sure. Because it's like, does it feed into that narrative? For sure it feeds. It actually absolutely spoon feeds into that narrative. Because I want to see, spoon feeds into that.
I want to see, even if it's people on baddies, damn, give somebody a storyline that's going to fucking college. Give somebody a storyline who wants to actually pursue my thing is, though,
that's
why I
said but this is my thing. Like, I don't feel like there's not TV shows that don't have that. Like, what I feel like is they're basing it off of like ratings and views. So if there's any freaking body to blame, it's the people that are genuinely sitting up watching it. Because it's like how they say we vote with our dollar. Yeah. If it wasn't getting ratings and all this, then it would not be aired. If they weren't making money from it, it would not be aired. So it's kind of like both sides, because I absolutely agree, but I definitely feel like that starts with us. Like, okay, maybe we should tune into something different. Like, if we don't like that, kind of like how you said, if it's not a black character, I'm not watching it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or how we did the with Tarjay and how the people was voting with their dollar, and they was like, I'm not going to Tarjay, because it's like, when you actually take a stand for something and you're like, I don't believe in this, and you decide to do differently, like, I feel like that's when things change, because if you don't change it, it's gonna keep going out and keep going out.
That's what I'm saying, and that's where we're at now. I genuinely feel like if us as the consumers, the women, the history that we are going to be making, I feel like starts by like us just making the shift, because
we have
10 years from now, and we continue to focus on like the negative side. I'll tell you, baby,
but that's my thing too, because I also agree. Like, I feel like balance. You know what I'm saying? Shift, balance. Like, I definitely feel like people have to really want something different. And it's one of those things where you have to sometimes, like, people have to look in the mirror. Yeah. Like, now for us that are like, okay, no, I'm not vibing with that. Like, I'm not really watching it like that. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? We are the 10% or the 5% or 20%, 30% that's like, I'm not. But then you have mass media where people are really controlled, not even controlled by it, but they probably just absent-mindedly like, I like this and I'm going to watch it, and they can relate to it. You know what I'm saying? They can relate to it because they feel like that's real. Like, that's. But for me, as far as the people that actually decide to go on the TV shows, like, I feel like y'all know what y'all signed up for. Yeah. Y'all know what y'all came on here for. That's so true. That's just, you have a point. Yeah, you know, y'all. I don't be saying. I'm saying, like, y'all know what y'all signed up for when y'all signed up for them TV shows. And as far as the drama, baby, what they had all types of dramas with the what's that TV show? Not, I was about to say Fantasy Island. What's the island? Oh, it's the Island TV show. Love Island. Yeah. They be having all of them on there. They do. They have they got every race on there, and they be out there. Let me tell you something. No shade to the other countries. Yeah. Baby, them other countries don't care. They be spreading it wide open. Girl, I need to look in. I need to tap in. They spread it wide open quick. Speaking of fluid. We're gonna get into this Smash Pass. Okay, yeah, we can definitely do the Smash Pass. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all other countries, y'all keep them legs closed now. Okay. Don't be coming to America and act like y'all ain't never. No, it's like not even. I think they just be getting filmed and it plays here. Yeah. But just watching other TV shows. Oh, they be getting down. We're gonna have to look at it. They're fluid. Really? Not in a bad way. I mean, yeah. Y'all fluid. Yeah. They fluid. They don't think about it how we be thinking about it. Okay, so I put a lot on here, so you really can go through and pick which. Okay, let's see. You can go through and pick which. Okay, celebrity smash or pass, Chris Brown or Drake? Y'all already know I'm going with Drake. Okay, he is not a pedophile innocent until proven guilty, and that's where I'm standing. That's my man. He's been proven guilty. Will he go to court for it? So. He's been the culture court. We'll dig somebody's shit up in a minute. Until he goes to jail. He been in the shade room. That's my husband. I'm so sorry, y'all. Forgive me, Lord. Let me give you another one. Huncho or the baby? The baby, not the baby. The baby. That's kind of hard because I feel like they're both like choices. This is the thing. I feel like the baby is hype. No shade. Like, if I had the opportunity, maybe I probably would. 90 times out of 10, probably would do it if I ever had the opportunity. Yeah. But, I mean, like, between the two, I'm going to have to go with Huncho just because I feel like he feeds into the delusions. He gives that he feeds into the delusions, and he's more than ready. No shade, Keisha Cole. I don't want the man, but baby, I feel like... Keisha Cole done moved on. She is on to the next. Is she? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna say Chris Brown. Do we do Chris Brown? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna say Moneybag or Drewski. Moneybag. Really? You ain't going for personality? Girl, ain't that much motherfucking personality. I think Drewski is really funny. He has a big personality, but he like. I think Drewski is hilarious. I think I like a funny guy, but I don't like a too funny guy. Like shit. You don't think? I don't know. I feel like he probably could be serious sometimes. I feel like he could probably be serious. Yeah, but no, like no. I don't know. You know, he was with Ruby Rose. Like she saw something. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. This one's for the ladies. Okay, so okay. Would you do Nicki Minaj or Mariah the Scientist? Oh, that's actually a good one. Yeah, that's actually a good one. That's a good one. Maybe I'll go with Mariah the Scientist. Oh, okay. That's a first, you guys, because she's a Nicki fan. I am a Nicki fan. But see, I don't see Nicki. I like Nicki so much. You don't see her like that.
Yeah,
that's fair. That's fair.
I would go with Mario Science. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was fun,
girl. When you done with Young Thug, you want to come over here, sis? You can. We love the girls, the cute girls, for sure. Period. Okay. Yeah, that's basically who I would choose.
Yeah.
This was fun. So, y'all, we're having
a ball. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for our next episode 6.
Episode 6 is on the way, you guys.
Be checking out. Be staying tuned for special guests here to come. Trust me, we got some special prizes for y'all.
Period, y'all.
All right, well, stay tuned. See y'all later.
See y'all later.